YouTubians.
Crustaceans.
Yeah. Hello. Trust. What? That doesn't work.
I'm just going to look at the camera like...
Oh, wait, it's up there. Oh, man, it's weird to look like this because it's like right on where my glasses is. Hello, fans on the internet.
Fans.
Our trusty
fans on the internet.
Our trusty crusties. What's going on, Andy?
Trusty Crusties. No wonder you're just making our downloads less and less every month.
You were the worst.
Our crowbars.
That's all Doug's got. You are the worst.
This is the Trusty Crowbar. And I don't know which camera to look to because we're recording on two currently.
You have told us week after week, don't look at the camera.
That's what he said, week after week.
Nope.
I didn't say that. I've never said that in my entire life. I love cameras.
Don't.
What do you mean? What are you doing? It's fine. We don't need cameras. We're doing an audio podcast.
Yeah.
And a video one at the same time. How could that be possible?
Exactly.
Think about it.
What episode are we up to? Lucas?
We're at episode, I think it's 97.
I think it's 97. Is it 97?
97. Yep,
we're at
97.
I guess that.
This is the
What do you
year-
mean you guessed that? You
No,
didn't even
I said
say a number.
I said 97.
I asked you a question. All you said was,
I said 97 before we started. I said,
I bet
is
you
it-
someone's going to come and say, Doug, I cured cancer. It's this. And you've gone, I guess that. You're like, oh, well, shit. All right. Sorry, man. You take the Nobel Prize.
I'd asked before we started the podcast, I'm like, is this episode 97?
And what do we say?
Yeah, so we actually asked beforehand as well, before him.
I'm going to have to put up with this.
Poor Douglas.
Well,
Wrecked.
all right, so this week, video games. that
What's
we
your
got to
name?
play.
I'm Douglas.
Yeah, I'm Reese, by the way.
You're a dickhead.
Yeah.
I'm Lucas. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mispronounce your name.
I mispronounced it. I had a slight lisp with it, did I? I was like trying to say, hang on, dickhead. Actually went, Lucas.
That sounds just super similar, don't they?
Yeah.
All right.
Games, the magical fruit. The more you play, the more you get headaches.
Does
Does that happen to you a lot?
Nope.
I never get headaches playing games.
Sometimes I'll have a headache prior to a game, and I'll say, I shouldn't be playing this, but I have a headache, because I have a headache. And then I'll go, all right, I'll play the game. My headache's getting worse and worse whilst playing it. But I got to keep playing because I got to finish the level.
Sometimes I get up
It wrecks me.
from playing and then I'm like super zonked, like where you just like zone.
The next morning.
No, even like that. If you sat down, you like just play, then you're like, whoa. You sort of get up and you're like, I've not really blinked
Is
for a
this
long
real
time.
life?
Oh, you have that where you stop, you actually focus on something else. You're like, whoa, is my eyes actually...
Don't play
Mean
video
closing?
games, especially first-person shooters like online stuff, with contacts in.
Yeah.
instead
No?
of glasses.
Why?
Because I don't think you blink as much when you play.
No, you pay
games.
more
So
attention.
It's my eyes would just get super dry, and the contacts would just like stick to your eyes.
Forever contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. You don't need to wear glasses ever again.
So you're just like, I'm in the zone.
I swear I read an article once where someone had a contact in for like years, didn't realise it because it had suction to
I think
it.
you've made that up.
Possibly could have made that up.
I read an article similar to that, but...
I read an article that said Father Christmas is coming to town. Ah,
Is he?
contacts.
Games. All right. So we had an opportunity. We didn't have an opportunity. Doug actually bought the game.
Yeah.
Super hot. No, shit. Not super hot.
I played that.
What's it called? Screen cheat. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Screen cheat.
Let's play that one.
We made
Let's.
it.
Did you say?
We got to.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
like, what?
We already played it.
As if that game wasn't fun as shit.
I'm terrible at that.
If you don't understand
was
that,
pretty
that
fun.
means it's really fun.
Okay, so
Someone should explain the premise of the game.
okay, Screen Cheat is a multiplayer couch game. Okay,
Yeah, we didn't play on a couch.
we played on
Played
it.
on a
PC
table.
only,
PC.
available through Steam.
Now it's a split screen game, and the actual premise of the game is to look at the other player's little box on the screen to know where they are because your character cannot see anyone else at all.
And it's anywhere from 2 to 4 players on local, split screen. Although there is online play, but when I went to play, I couldn't.
It's a throwback to the old school 64 days.
Specifically,
of your brother cheating whilst playing.
Never cheated unless I was going to win.
Which you didn't win.
Specifically, I think they referenced like GoldenEye as their inspiration.
Yeah.
You got different weapons that you can pick from. There's
The
different
weapons are
modes.
funny.
There's like obviously deathmatch. There's like a murder mystery where you got to find out by little cue cards of what colour area your teammates or
the person who you go
Actually,
to
that's what we
kills in.
should mention as well. Like every level is essentially color coded in different sections, so you can really quickly look at. Yeah, Lucas is in green and head towards that level.
It's split into 4 colours. You've got orange, green, blue, purple.
I'm
pink.
colourblind.
And pink as well, so there's 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 5 colours.
Yeah, being colourblind made it harder.
Oh, wow, yeah. I
Is
didn't
that
even
why
think
you
about that.
Lost.
No,
so much?
like not saying yes. That's why I sucked at the game. That's unrelated. It probably didn't help. No, specifically the one that was more difficult was the murder mystery one because sometimes there was a couple of colours beside each other. I'm like, which colour is that? I didn't say
Is that
anything.
brown or browner?
But
I would love to see the world through your eyes, Doug.
Why it would be duller?
No,
All
but
right.
like it just
all right, mate. Doug's why so dull.
it wouldn't even be worth living.
Yeah, just stop. Just give up.
I want to just mention that. So, from Australian gaming studio, which is cool as well, Samurai Punk. Fun name.
I wish that they released this on the PS4
This would be a great couch
because there is too many. No, I'll change that word. There's not enough local co-op games of just stuff like that. Like the only 4-player local co-op game that I can think of is Towerfall.
There was
at
also
this present time.
the Mars one that I got.
Oh, and we played one just yesterday, Reese. Crawl.
That was on Steam.
He's talking about on PS4.
PS4.
Oh, PS4, my bad. I was like,
the little one where you got the little robot thing and you dig
Yeah,
underground.
yeah, Super Motherload.
Super Motherload, that's it. Yeah.
That
That's
game that
another
you
one.
own that I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 4-player,
Yeah, I want to.
but not competitive.
I want to
really.
tweet at these guys, be like, "You PS4 this?"
Yeah, do it.
We should do a live tweet right now, Doug.
Yeah, all right.
You've seen it here first, guys.
This is a Trusty Crowbar tweet.
Yeah,
It's
live
really
tweet.
seriously. I look over there and I look up, down, up.
Just stop looking at the camera. That's the answer,
That's what you
mate.
don't have to do, and then you'll be fine.
Um,
But it was a very, very fun
yeah,
game.
extremely fun.
More so the fact that I won most of the rounds.
You did. Very close games though.
So does that?
Most
no,
of the
they
time.
weren't. Does that make me better at cheating, or just quicker at reactions?
I think it makes you. I think it's a game which you can look at someone responding to a visual reference, so that you can reference someone else's 3D perspective and where they are in an environment, and link that back to where you are in that same environment, only based on color and geometry.
Yeah, see, if I just have the one thing in front of me, it makes it a bit easier. But like if you had to like copy exactly what people did, like is it Simon Says? Is that what that game's called?
Yeah.
You know, red, blue, green, yellow, yellow, red, blue, green. I'm so shit at that stuff. That stuff's way too hard.
That's just
Jesus,
memory.
Doug,
That's
it's only like what 40 characters, isn't it?
140.
I had to find them. I was like, I'm
You
not.
have to find the characters.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So how you do
It's
this?
like, where was the A button?
But yeah, like if this came on PlayStation, I would buy this on PlayStation because it is a very, very fun game, and I'll just tell my friends to bring out their controller and we'd shoot each other.
Yeah.
Because
Well, it's a great throwback. Like it's basically like hooking up your 64 and playing that, but turn off all the sprites. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
All the polygons are gone.
Yeah,
So
they are.
you soon learn levels really quickly as well. Like I remember that orange corner that they're in, and I know how to get there. So that's pretty cool. That once you figure that out and stuff, it gets pretty hectic at most times.
Tweet away.
We did find out that like a couple of the weapons and stuff are really cool and really odd and different, especially the horse, which is cool, which is basically just a dash
charge,
forward.
yeah.
Yep. It's always one hit, one kill as well.
Hey, the fact that I
Did
killed
we
you
explain
both...
that you're invisible?
Multiple.
Probably not. Did we?
No, I don't think
Yeah, I just said you can't see the other people on your screen.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
Multiple
Well, you're
times.
invisible. Multiple?
Multiple.
The fact that I killed you both at the exact same time with a chandelier, that's pretty impressive.
And I thought I killed someone then, but
No.
So yeah, the weapons that you got like this dashing horse. You got like a chandelier, which is a melee attack, but the speed of that is a lot
There's
faster.
a blaster cannon, which is kind of like a close range shotgun in a way.
The blunderblast.
That's
The
it.
blunderblast.
That's what we used
that
the
was
most.
fun, but we discovered that has a finite distance of where it goes to. And Reese and I were shooting at each other from the opposite sides of the maps. Like I knew he was on green, he knew I was on purple, and we're just going bang, 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 bang. And
Didn't do anything.
also we should point out most guns have like some sort of visual effect that you can see the other player has shot, so you
Yeah.
can sort of see muzzle
yeah,
flash.
you
just
see the
like
particles.
in the there was a mode with the pinata.
Yeah, that was.
And when you're
Yeah.
running, there's little pinata, little ditzy things chasing.
Yeah,
you
so
won that one, didn't you, Doug?
Yeah.
One of them. I won the
No,
other
hold on.
one.
Did I? Is that the
You
mode?
won one. The one where you killed me last.
Also, if you guys notice, once you shoot, you have a tiny little white dot which appears for a little bit of time and moves and then disappears. Did you not notice that?
Huh?
So, if you shoot, okay, the other people can see you just as a dot and can see like a motion of where the dot's
Did you
moving
notice
to.
how he didn't tell us about this?
I wondered what
thought-
was happening there.
Oh, so you noticed that?
Yeah, that's where I always shot after.
So I didn't even need
Yeah.
that, and I bet you all.
yeah, that's actually
I'm that
that's
much
true.
better. That much better.
So Samurai Punk is the studio that makes this game,
And it's made in one of the game jams where they just
and they just like
Punch
a
it out
really
in.
quick, fast game,
Yeah.
and then people really liked it, and I guess they just kept
they
making
must have
it.
developed it further.
That's awesome.
And there's I didn't see on their website who it was, but Reese had pointed out that their soundtrack, original soundtrack.
Ooh.
But you did like it was like a cool like techno stuff. How would
It
you?
was some DJ that did it, wasn't it?
But it was like pretty cool.
DJ did it?
DJ did it.
Yeah.
DJ did.
Is that your story?
No, I don't know. I was just saying it's good music. It was like it was cool,
Where we
fun
going?
music. That was like more like the soundtrack was.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to tweet the musician.
I'm finding that, like, if this did go to PS4, it'd make me happy because I'm getting a lot more indie fun games to play on my PlayStation now. Because I do have Towerfall. I downloaded Nidhogg, which we actually played
Yeah.
the other day as well.
Nidhogg is hilariously fun.
Fun game. So simplistic. Like, these games, the annoying thing is when you show people that, like, had just recently bought, like, a next-gen console, they always look at games and they're like, oh, they look sick, graphics are awesome, well, man. But, like, and then you show them these indie games and they automatically judge them by the looks. So they just go, oh, that looks shit. I'm not gonna I don't want to play that. Why would I want to play that? But, like, the games that you have to get people to play with you for you to enjoy them. Like Nidhogg, which is another little indie game. Like, who's it made by?
Don't know.
I'm going to find that out now.
Oh, good. Where you're like a little stick man. You got a couple of moves. It's pretty much fencing. It's very
Like, say-
violent fencing.
Oh, not like fencing a paddock.
Not fencing a paddock, fencing with swords. And then you can stab people. You can
Perry?
Is that knocking
Parry?
swords away?
I don't know.
I don't know. You're using smart fencing words.
So Nidhogg is a side-scrolling two-player fighting game by Mark Essen.
Just one guy.
Just one guy.
Shit.
It's
That's my
taken
favourite
him
style game.
it's taken him a fair while to make it because he actually got the Indiecades Game Design Award and in 2013 and the 2011 Independent Games Festival Nouveau Award, and it only came out in 2014.
Yeah.
So it was from 2011, 2012, 2013. It took him 4 and a bit years to
Wow.
make this game.
Wonder if it just took him a while to make the AI for it all. When you're actually playing single player. and all
Possible,
that.
but then think about it. It's a one person making a game which, like has a lot of different dynamics, and the worlds are well designed.
Yeah, they are pretty fun. I like them. It's very, very basic looking, but just the way of playing. You got to attack someone. Once you kill them, you can move to the next screen, but the player keeps regenerating and keeps coming back. If you go, I think it's 4 screens to your side where it tells you to go to, that means you win. Then you get eaten by a big giant flying slug.
Yeah,
which
that's
I
random.
think, is that what the Nidhogg is?
I don't know.
Is that what the Nidhogg is?
You've
I think
played
it's-
it more than me. Like, I only bought it yesterday.
I'm just wondering if that's why it's called Nidhogg. If that creature is called Nidhogg. Could be.
It's super cool, the style of it. Like, I like the really classic 8-bit. But when you look at this, like, and modern games which have a retro look nice, but when you go back and play a retro game, like, they don't look as good. And
it's like, because it's like similar to, say, Crossy Road. It's like you're doing a style, but you're doing it in high def.
Yeah.
So then everything, it's made to have that feel and the nostalgia.
Yeah.
But then the animations are jet smooth.
So
like,
much
there's
better,
no,
yeah.
And the game, I never checked. I wasn't trying to record or anything. It probably runs at like 120 frames a second. It'd run like crazy smooth. It wouldn't take much. Like, we were playing, actually, so we played Screen Sheet. Should point out just on my, I forget what what's my Mac Mini, which is just an i5, 4 gig of RAM, integrated graphics. And that ran Screen Sheet, no worries. It ran, obviously, Nidhogg. And we played some Crawl as well, which was another...
I never got to give that a go.
You never got
Some
to.
Crawl's made by a bunch of guys in Australia as well. The developers Powerhoof.
Oh, really?
Powerhoof.
Powerhoof.
I like
no.
these cool games. Like, Crawl had a lot more detail than what Nidhogg had, but it was still that.
When I looked at the trailer, I didn't think Crawl was going to be as
Yeah, because you
detailed
sent
as
it.
what it
You
was.
sent it to me, and there's
Yeah.
probably a hard thing to get across in a trailer. I didn't think I was as impressed with it. It was like more fun, and it was like probably less. Like, it's up to 4 players as well.
Yeah.
And the basic sort of idea is that, I guess, it's sort of once again throwback to old school, like, arcade games, except
Dungeon
where
crawler sort of games.
Yeah, where you'd have your hero character and you'd be fighting off hordes of whatever, except with this, 3 of your other friends are then able to possess the creatures within each level
That's
or
cool.
each screen.
Did you play?
No,
No,
didn't get to.
we'll play a bit tonight.
Yeah, okay.
But it was pretty good. Although I was like super slow on the uptake of what I needed to be doing, and there was screens popping up telling us what to do. And when I couldn't like get into a character to like try and kill Reese.
I'm just a ghost floating around doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
What do I
So
do?
you're a ghost when you're not in another character.
So you
Okay.
And you're
possess,
floating around the
you
screen.
can either possess traps or you can possess creatures which have like pentagram symbols on the ground, which then spawn creatures from hell, let's say. Or you can, if you get enough ectoplasm, you can make a blob and just start shooting at them. But the cool thing about that is when the player who's actually the human. So if you kill the player that's the human,
Yeah.
you then possess their body and you take over as the player. So
okay.
that's the way that it kind of
Yeah.
just rotates. So the last hit gets to become that player.
Yeah.
And then everyone can upgrade their own stuff. So if you're a monster, you can upgrade your monsters to level up. So when they spawn, they create hectic monsters.
Okay. So it's a 3 versus 1 game, basically.
Yes. Yeah.
But it definitely would be more fun. Like, so when we played, there was 2 other characters that were in there that were just the AI.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess
yeah.
so. It doesn't just like default back to 2 or anything.
Yeah.
But I think it would be definitely way more fun the more actual people you had playing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then
These games are cheap as well, aren't
Yeah, probably under $10 now.
yeah,
or
about
something,
10
roughly.
bucks. And then there's, did you say boss battles as well? So
No, I didn't.
so then once you level up your character enough, like as the hero character, you can then like essentially get through an area to be, go to a boss battle. And then what were the different, like there was something we went into that was like a 4-headed monster. and then there
Dragon.
was some,
Quite a dragon thing, and then...
some big slug thing in the water that was, Reece was like, how's it shooting this damn laser
thing
or
was shooting a
something?
humongous laser at me constantly, and it was getting me pretty good.
And it was me. It was like,
So everything else was jumping around like a raven lunatic, whereas...
Doug was just shooting.
the monster battles, so like at the end, the boss battles were cool because once again, think of like throwback stuff where how there's always several things going on from the boss. Like it's not just one move they have. Well, it's like I controlled like the main eye of this big monster thing that was shooting out a big laser that could recharge, and you have to like pre-choose where the direction it was shooting and then go, and then it would be like a concentrated attack for 2 seconds, but obviously Reece could sort of see where I was about to shoot and get out of the way, but then there was other little annoying heads that were doing other stuff that
shooting bubbles.
So
that
the
were
3
freezing
sort
me
of...
and-
It's like...
so the 3 things would be inhabiting one monster for the boss battles and all using a different move.
So it's like a top-down 2D version of something like Left 4 Dead.
It's not too,
You've got...
it's not really top-down view, is it? It's more
No, like,
angled.
Yeah, semi-isometric.
I
like kind of
Like Zelda.
isometric. You said the perfect thing. It's a dungeon crawler.
Yeah. But it's really cool. The interesting thing about the three other players battling against the one.
Yeah,
That's
because you want to be the one that can get out of the dungeon.
yeah.
And that's
really
when
cool.
you get out of the dungeon. That's the end
I
of the
like
game,
that.
really. So you just keep playing.
But a few games have done it. Is that not what Evolve is going to be now?
Yeah, it's much more closer to what Evolve is because you've got the one monster in Evolve versus 4 other people who work together. And
Yeah,
it's
except
not
this sort of have like this has leveling aspects to it as well. So,
Yeah.
like Reece said, you seem to go over. I don't know what
I'm
you
pretty
call
sure
it.
Evolve has leveling aspects in it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you level up your monster.
Oh,
So,
well, okay.
yeah.
Well, I like them same. But yeah, but you choose what your monsters want to be.
Yeah.
But it's I suppose. But the monsters are far weaker, so it's not. Isn't Evolve then like one big monster?
Evolve is just one big
One
monster.
day,
Yeah, so this is
grows,
flipping the
yeah.
other way.
Yeah.
So it's like
Well, I
hero-
think initially, if you just change the main character to the monster and the bad guys to the hunters,
yeah, that's what I mean. It's
pretty
that's
similar
what I'm
of the
saying.
game.
It's-
Because I'm pretty sure the
flipped.
hunters can level up as well throughout the game.
Yeah.
If I'm right. I don't know that for sure, but I'll be buying that game anyway. We're going
Evolve.
to buy that game. Yeah.
What
We
on?
will all get Evolve
Yeah.
on PlayStation 4.
Okay.
Not PC, Doug.
Not PC, though.
Not PC.
PlayStation 4.
PlayStation 4, Doug.
You know I like PCs.
Only on PlayStation.
Only on.
PlayStation. That's the ad.
PlayStation. You know, it doesn't.
That's the ad. Speaking of more indie games as
I was
well.
going to say we're like super indie fest.
Yeah.
yeah.
Indie
Well,
games have to.
I actually
Throwback
it was on
Thursday.
sale on PlayStation 4 Network as well. Peggle 2.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's right. It did come out on PlayStation
Now,
Network.
you said to me,
Yeah, I was.
it's just Peggle.
It is just Peggle.
It is Peggle,
Yeah,
which
no,
is
but-
awesome.
Yeah.
Have you played
But, like-
Peggle before?
No.
It's
Oh,
just such
don't
a fun
feel like
game.
I don't know. I purposely sway.
It's a game that is it on phones?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it would work so well on phones as well.
I
But
just
it's a game
stay away
literally-
with that style game because I know that I would play it.
Yeah, yeah.
What's on
literally-
iPad?
Have you seen it
I know
before?
it's on the iPad.
I think so.
Yeah, so
The
just a
bubble
game
one?
where you shoot
Bubbles.
a little
No, that's
metallic
Bubble
ball. Metallic ball. So you shoot a little metallic ball down, and it travels down the area, and you just got to hit all of the orange circles, but all the blue ones as well give you extra points. So I think there's 20 orange little circles that you hit.
Yeah.
You hit them all, you win the level, you get points. You knock everything down, you get more points. It's just epic music, epic shit going on, and you just shoot one ball.
Each
So, like,
turn.
you know when you drop down at a gaming place
Yeah, I know
that's
what
with the
you're saying.
movies, drop it down, and you're like, cool, I got 2 tickets. Sweet. But this actually just plays awesome music, and you don't get tickets. So that's the sad thing about it.
Is it just one purchase? Do I have to deal with
No,
ads?
just one
Just
purchase.
one purchase.
One purchase.
Yeah.
Oh.
You should probably get it on the PlayStation. Doug.
Yeah. Because it's got multiplayer.
Actually, I've got
it's
it
got
on,
multiplayer.
I've got it on the Xbox here, so we'll give it a go.
Yeah.
I'll hook
There's
it up.
Peggle Classic.
What? Hang on. Whoa, go back.
It's got multiplayer.
What do you mean it's got multiplayer?
It's got multiplayer.
What? I don't get that. How does that work?
I don't know, because it doesn't have local multiplayer, which is
right.
depressing.
It's
But it's got
online
online
multiplayer.
multiplayer
So
where
it
you
might just be a
can invite
leaderboard.
your friends.
Hold on.
to play.
Wait up, Brad.
Hey.
Peggle Classic by PopCap.
Yep.
PopCap used to do way more. I remember their stuff like years ago. Like,
Then they
But
got
they
bought
did-
out by someone?
They did Bejeweled and all that, didn't they?
Yeah, they got Bejeweled and
did
they
they
got...
do like the aquarium one with the fish? Like where you'd have all the fish
Fisher.
upgrade?
Oh, Fishing Frenzy.
Yeah.
Is that a copy of Fisher, the Flash app?
It
Game?
possibly is, yeah.
I like. Yeah.
Is that
I
when
like
you eat
Feeding
the
Frenzy.
fish, you get
Feeding
bigger?
Frenzy
Feeding
was
Frenzy,
super
yeah.
You get
good.
bigger and you get
Yeah,
you eat
you
everything?
get bigger. Yeah.
Yeah, that was an old
But-
school Flash game back in the day.
But it was animated really well.
Flash
Anyway,
game.
Peggle Classic by
Kicking
PopCap, I figured. But Peggle Blast, that
Yep.
also now so I'm on the App Store here, the iOS App Store.
Yeah.
There's a picture. I can see a unicorn and blah blah blah. I
see
go
a
up
unicorn.
to Peggle Blast by Electronic Arts. Now that's free.
That's right. EA bought PopCap. That's right, yeah.
Did they?
Quite a few years back, yeah.
Okay. Well, I was about to get cross. Why does Electronic Arts have Peggle Blast that also has a horse on it? Or a
Is
unicorn?
Peggle Blast the free one?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then in-app purchases.
That's the in-app one.
There
Whereas
we
then-
go. That's it.
Classic.
Classic
Okay,
EA.
but this also has in-app But what
Here's the ways you can play. Peggle, you can play it on the iPad, the iPod, iPhone, Xbox Live Arcade, PC, Mac, and Nintendo DS.
Why don't they say PS4?
Oh, yeah. That's just original Peggle.
However, I was like, oh, there's in-app purchases after I paid $1.29.
Did you already buy it?
No. But then I like that you can check what the in-app purchases are, and it's just Peggle Nights. So it's just an expansion. I'm okay with that. I'm fine with extra
Peggle
content.
2 on their website.
So Doug's cool with expansions, but he's not cool with DLC.
Yeah, well, that's understandable. He's an old school PC gamer.
But expansion is DLC.
I was listening to a podcast, and it's just like, actually, this was the person where I said that, just like Reese, they're like, it's on the frickin' disc, and you're doing something afterwards that unlocks something that's clearly on the disc.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's annoying. That's bad.
Yeah. So it's like different to like a separate chapter.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's where it gets murky, and then I have trouble separating that in my head. Like, I loved Bioshock 2. I was thinking about this. I'm like, why the heck has it taken me so long to start playing the DLC? Like
Minerva's Den.
I think because they released the frickin' just the online, like, or not the online, like the arena shooter stuff first.
Are you talking about Bioshock Infinite or Bioshock 2?
Yeah, sorry, Infinite.
So the third one, yeah. Because when I said Minerva's Den, you were
I was like,
huh?
Yeah, I was like confused.
Yeah,
as
you
hell.
took Buried at Sea.
But then I've been playing that. I'm like, oh, this is great. More of just like the game I loved, and I don't really probably consider that, like not annoying DLC, I guess.
No, that's expansion packs.
And they've done it in the correct way. Like it's a sort of separate story.
Who do it right is always
Ubisoft.
Bethesda.
I just kidding.
Ubisoft. I was like, hang on.
I was like, what?
Bethesda and like the Skyrims and the Fallouts and the Elder Scrolls games and stuff.
Different characters, different sort of characters, but it's like the way they seem to have side integrated. Yeah. This with Bioshock, I'm like, yeah, that seems to make sense. The one I really don't like is like any Assassin's Creed style one, especially when it's console specific or like platform specific, because I'm like, well, it's not part of the main game, so I just feel that
it doesn't even need to be there.
Yeah, that is totally my thing, and I don't like. Whereas some people are like, yeah, it's extra lore of that game, so it's really cool, extra information. I'm like, well, didn't make it in, so it annoys me.
It's gone.
And even sometimes where I've ended up with the premium
it's like if there's a book that fills in the story, that's not real.
Well, it's Ubisoft. It's just like the Herc missions in Far Cry 4.
I was going to say,
they're on
like,
the disc.
When there's premium...
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm sure they are. You can't tell me that all those missions would just be like 2.4 meg.
Oh, really? Is that what the download
literally
is?
like would be an unlock of it.
But well, that's what I mean. For me, that then ticks me off. And something I got where it was like the Ultimate Edition or whatever afterwards, and then I'm like, damn it, I don't know if I've ended up playing side stuff that's not the core story that I just want to be experiencing. But if it's something that's just like, expanded universe kind of, but not the main character. I don't want it just to be...
You just want a larger version of an expanded universe. You just want a whole mission structure.
Yeah, I guess so.
So like Left Behind.
That's available on everything.
Yeah, well, another thing I don't understand why I haven't played, I think because
What? Left Behind?
Left Behind.
Yeah.
I think I was just waiting for the PS4 version. I just haven't now sat down.
It came out a long time ago.
Yeah, I know. No, I didn't have a PS4.
Didn't I give you that? I gave you a PS4
I know. I've got it. That's what I'm saying. Like,
He's got it, man.
Yeah.
Why haven't you played it?
I don't... Okay.
No, you don't need to explain it.
I started replaying the full game because I was like, well, I want to play them through. And then I was like, I don't have time for this. And I've haven't done either. So... I played
So you could have just played Left Behind, finished that.
Probably. I only played like half an hour.
I haven't finished Left Behind.
Haven't you?
No, because I lent it to Doug because he's like, I'll get it done this weekend.
Yeah, I should play it.
And I was like, okay,
How
I'll
long
get
is
it back.
Sweet, that was like about 4 months ago. What?
How long?
It was probably 2-3 hours, I reckon.
I really
Yeah, I got like an hour.
Not very long.
Yeah.
It's good.
Throwback, right, to the Bethesda games,
Yep.
okay, and all the terrible microtransactions and the ones that really don't change anything in the game. Okay, you know when you just buy like an item or something like that, or a hat or anything like that, they're terrible. They're not good.
Yeah, but then I've started to shift.
Did they even do that, bud?
They did the very first DLC they ever released for Oblivion. The
Did they
horse
have
armor.
armor?
Remember the
Yeah.
horse armor that came out, and all it did was add armor to your horse. Everyone kicked up a massive stink about it. It was huge all over the internet. People were like, "What is this? This is terrible horse armor. I'm not paying $2.40 for freaking horse armor." That when you think of it, like today, would be like a $5 download.
Yeah, probably.
For like a horse armor. And I'm like, back then, everyone had a difference of opinion. There's dogs barking in the back. Everyone had difference of opinion of that type of microtransaction. So Bethesda changed their way back then, and now they literally just release expansion packs. Okay, but everyone else has sort of gone along, hidden underneath, the storm, and now that's the tradition of it.
Because they're probably just
thanks to these friggin' things.
No.
Phones.
Okay, my thing, and good old Cross Your Roads, come back to that. So, free game, and then it's just ad-supported, whatever. And it's like, if you want to throw in some money, you can buy a character that does nothing. It is literally a hat. I don't think calling armor a hat is not the same, because it's not just a visual thing. So
but that's not a pay-to-win.
No, that's what I'm saying. So, pay-to-win, I think that's specifically what I'm opposed to. It's like, don't put extra content in.
Have you guys... Sorry, Joe, have you guys read about the H1Z1 dramas that have just been going on?
I was confused. I was going to jump in, get that game, and then Reese is like, I'd probably only want to play it with everyone. And I'm like, yeah, I'd be the same.
Yeah.
Which I nearly, grabbed it on Steam over the weekend. But I read it, but I didn't understand.
So currently it's in early access, and it's like a DayZ-style game.
Yeah.
Sony Online Entertainment Studios and stuff. Not completed, not finished, so you get in there and you pay it early just so that you can start playing the game now.
Which is what they've done with Landmark as well.
And DayZ and all that as well.
However, it's got so much pay-to-win stuff that you're in the middle of, a battle somewhere, right? You can pay a couple of dollars, to get a crate dropped directly on you, which has, armor or weapons or anything like that.
Well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
but the thing, what people are cracking up to think about is the fact that they said, first up, we will not have pay to win. We will definitely not have pay to win. Multiple times and multiple different conversations. And then they were just like, yeah, we got pay to win. Yeah, we're sorry, we lied.
Yeah, they're like, it's got pay to win.
Yeah.
And it was like some sort of right.
What is this?
What was that? It's got pay to win. I'll just buy the game now. I can't quite understand your purchase and it's got pay to win.
And it's a typical way for Reddit. They picked up on it. Mm.
So they've now offered people refunds up till Monday if they...
No questions asked refunds as well.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm happy I didn't buy it then.
Yeah. Well, you would have just got a refund.
Actually, the person where I think he's, claiming to tread, the line, I feel, is Chris Roberts, the guy from Star Citizen.
Oh,
yep.
Yeah.
So the way...
That's a massive pay-to-win game. You buy all this freaking insurance.
Yeah, but it's weird.
Stuff.
It's everything. There's no I don't think there's really any exclusive content. So his theory is it's there's going to be guys, I guess, in his age bracket, like that 40-year-old where they played probably Wing Commander and stuff when they were our age, and they want to play stuff now. They're
going through a midlife crisis, and they want that really souped-up spaceship.
No, more the disposable income, I guess, to have a computer run the frickin' game.
Yeah.
Potentially have an Oculus Rift or have all the different bits and stuff, bits and pieces, the controllers and everything that they're going to support.
Yep.
But his supposed theory is that not everyone has the time to grind and do it, so it's I'll just buy a ship just so I can fly around and do stuff. But I'd still, he, for me, the way he
ship
described
like one flying across us right now?
Yeah.
Holy gosh, that's quite loud.
But I felt like he was just sugarcoating the fact that it was still a pay to win.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
it's a pay to have better.
Well,
so I guess the winning, we're not too sure of the whole win.
Yeah,
of
I don't
the
know
game
how.
yet.
Maybe it's maybe that's just for single player. I don't really know. Because I think there's PvP in the game, so if you can suddenly just have a ship, but I don't know how they're going to balance that in the...
Well, I'm pretty sure I read that some of the PvP, it could potentially be the entire PvP. It's if your ship gets destroyed, it's gone.
Well,
if you haven't bought insurance for it, then it's literally the ship. That's it. So they've literally, basically, added a tax onto any purchase that you make within the game that you have to pay. And everyone will, because they're what if my ship gets destroyed? Then I've lost this.
Because if you had pre-purchased stuff, I can't even remember what level I had. It was probably fairly expensive, but not by what people were spending. I think I might have done $40. Yeah. So I get some ship, and then 50 other ships have been released.
Yeah.
But
It's have you guys played GTA Online and purchased a car and had that car destroyed? Okay, so I bought a $950,000 car, and I'm like, okay, worked out like to buy that, it's like $25 real money. Okay, that much in-game money.
Yeah.
All right. Crash the car. Okay, and I'm like, I'm going to see how much it costs me and stuff. And the first time it's free, I'm like, okay, that's all right. Crashed it again, or got blown up by someone and stuff like this, and then it cost me like, I think it's like 1 or 2% of whatever the total cost. So it was like another, no, it was like 4% or something. It was freaking ridiculous. It was like another $4 or $5 grand that I had to pay. Now that's having to grind to get that money, or literally you can go into a store and purchase $1.2 million for $26 or $3 million for $30-something.
Yeah.
Right. So
The whole point is to not blow up your car, Lucas.
no, I understand that, but I mean, like, you've purchased the vehicle and it gets destroyed in the game, right? And you're still out for spending money to get it back.
If someone else blows your car up, but they pay for the insurance for it.
No,
Pretty sure they do.
I had to pay for it every time.
And someone else blew it up, or you blew it up?
Maybe I blew it up. Maybe, I'm not too sure. Maybe if they do blow it up.
I think they do.
I thought they can steal your car as well. I thought that was... No, can't. You can leave your vehicle somewhere and it will go bloop and tell you where it is, and you've got to go back and find it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Calm down, Doug.
Anyway, yeah, so that's GTA. That was my experience.
I don't even know how we ended up here in the conversation.
Well, okay, start off when we were working together, Doug. You started talking about video games, and I walked over and I was like,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
man,
that's
I'm
cool.
thinking about doing a podcast
you're
about video
funny.
games.
You're very funny. But I finished the game.
You finished
I
one?
actually finished the game the other day.
I didn't finish one, so...
That's not very winning slow of you.
I know. Far Cry 4. Finally
You
finished Far Cry 4.
finished that?
Yeah.
Far
I
out.
just
finished
the
the
main
story.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a fair bit of it, but like I was quite disappointed in the story of like the story was alright. The main protagonist in it wasn't in it for long. Antagonist?
The bad guy.
Oh yeah, okay. The main antagonist was in it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I think that's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he wasn't in for long, and like it would always talk to you over the radio and stuff. And I was excited because it's Troy Baker, which is Joel.
Is it?
Yeah,
The...
Joel.
what's his face? The...
Joel from Last of Us.
Yeah. That's
Um,
cool.
Nathan Drake's brother. We've talked about this before.
Yeah. No,
maybe
you might have-
maybe
no,
when
you
Luke's
Facebooked
never
it.
here or something.
Did you do
Yeah,
a Facebook post about
I
it?
think so.
Or- yeah.
And yeah, so I thought he was going to have a way bigger role because he's the main bad guy, but he wasn't. The end of it, like, it gives you options and you got to make decisions at certain things. But every time I made a decision, it didn't feel like it was anything good. Like, you can either choose for someone to live or die. There was one moment where, like, I let someone live and then they eventually killed themselves straight in front of you. And you're
Oh,
like,
really?
okay, that
Okay,
was
yeah.
pretty hectic. But everyone else is just like, they're just like, no, I'm leaving. I'm done. Cool. And then when you kill the final... Sorry, spoiler. When you do the last mission of Pagan Min, you can either pick to kill him or not kill him.
Okay.
And just, if you choose to kill him, you shoot him and it just goes, bloop, thin.
Oh, really?
And shows credits. And it's just like, that's the end of the game. Like, Far Cry 3, to me, I reckon had a way better decision-making thing. Like, both endings were hectic.
Yeah.
Like, epic shit.
Still haven't finished that one, so...
And there's one other problem that I had in it was just, like, I understood that the music was good and the music was, like, natural to their
You're still
environment.
upset about that.
I am, but it only, like, and I started thinking about it, but, like, the last two missions actually had music and songs, which fitted with the thing.
Okay.
Still sounded fitting for the area,
Yeah.
but they actually made a bit more impact and
Yeah.
advancement in the actual, like, the game. Like, it actually put more emotion to it. I was like, oh shit, it's going down, this music's getting hectic.
Apparently, Pagan Min had 4 times the amount of like screen time than Far Cry 3's antagonist. What's his name?
Vars?
Vars.
Or the other guy.
No, Vars.
Because there was,
Wait, there was another one?
the big bad boss, which was in it piss all in Far Cry 3, but Vars was like going to be. Like, Vars was pretty much the main guy, but he had a bigger boss.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And,
I think it's a comparison with Vars.
The annoying thing was,
Yeah.
at the end of Far Cry 3, like when you're killing, I can't remember how you killed Vars exactly, but when you killed the big boss at the end of Far Cry 3, it was a big knife fight, and it was all like, you had to be like cool moving with it.
Yeah, yeah.
All cool shit happened. Far Cry 4, you walk up,
That's it.
that's it. Just pop a cap in your head.
Guns, they just
Yeah.
don't do it for you anymore.
Yep. Like, it was moral decisions. It was cool because he's like, you can either shoot me right now and stay being the psychopath that you said you can come with me and we can go scatter your mum's ashes because that's what the main aim of the game is. That's what you're meant to do when you got there.
Yeah.
Or you can shoot me in the head and continue to be the psychopath shooting up.
Did you do
this
the
area?
15-minute quick finish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I did it, and it didn't feel like it was cool.
Is that the same video ending as like the decision to go with him?
I don't know because I killed him. So
so you haven't even gone back and tried to?
Well, I don't know how to. How am I going to do that?
What do you mean? What? Oh, does it auto save over you?
Yeah.
I know.
Shoot him in the head.
Yeah, but can't you just go back to an old save?
No, don't think so.
Really? Oh man,
I haven't been able to save in different spots. It's just one save. I'm pretty sure.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I hate games like that don't give you they give you multiple options
Save
right at the
slots.
end, and you don't get like a spot to just load back up and play the other one because it's cool to do it. I don't want to play through the whole game again.
Yeah.
I would play through the whole game again if there are multiple decisions which affect it that you need to do that. Like the Walking Dead games and stuff, which I still haven't finished.
Sometimes it should be, it finishes, does credits, and then it's like, load last checkpoint before obviously everything went down.
Would you like to view the other
or do you
ending?
want to continue into the open world?
Yeah.
And I think that'd be the good option to do it.
The Far Cry 4
That's my
didn't give Reese that option.
Would that take away from the...
Who cares?
I just want to see every ending.
Yeah.
You just Mass Effect over.
What about, I forgot Beyond Two Souls?
Yeah.
That didn't at all. I don't think that is giving you any choices. I only played the one story. Didn't even YouTube different stories.
It made you pick between three dudes that you had no connection with at all.
Oh, I hated that. The way I was like, hang on, I don't like any of these guys.
Yeah.
I didn't feel any connection to them. So
Yeah, but it definitely meant that you just missed story moments earlier in the game.
I think I remember telling you, but I picked the one I had the least connection to just to see how connected the video would be. And she was like all lovey-dovey with him, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, because was there the two brothers? Did you have the choice of the two?
What?
No. Yeah?
Oh,
Doug.
Jesus, damn.
Man, you were going all out.
Yeah, Doug and the
both
boys.
together.
The boys.
All right, whatever. But I was confused when you were at the farm on that. I'm just going to dive in if people don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah,
scroll.
I know the farm. The farm with the big
when
demon.
it was the brothers, but when you leave, it was like this awkward thing of apparently there was something going on between you and both of them.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm like, I didn't pick up on this.
I didn't know about that.
Maybe it's just because we're not, we weren't looking for it in that, connection. We're like, I don't think these guys like us at all.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah, true.
Could be.
Good. Nice.
Well,
Don't clap your hands.
I played Gods Will Be Watching for 2 minutes and still couldn't get it, even on easy mode. So,
Really?
yeah.
Well, if you can't get it in 2 minutes, you probably...
Yeah, you probably shouldn't play the game at all then.
No,
Just give up.
I'll give it another go later.
Give up on that. I thought he was going to say we're done.
We are done. Anyway, I'm
That's
Lucas.
what the cans...
Wait,
Yeah.
no, maybe we're not done. Maybe I was recording for like 10 minutes prior.
No, we're sweet. Before you say all this other business, you need to be talking about the Twitters.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you going to find us at, Lucas? Trusty Crowbar AU. You annoying... You're so annoying.
Doug, you're the Twitter guy.
Let's have 15 different versions of our name.
God, you guys never let me down for that.
No, never will. Never,
Okay,
never
go
will.
to our Facebook. It's facebook.com/the Trusty Crowbar. And like us.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's right.
Go
that's
to
cool.
and we go to our YouTube channel because that's where this podcast is in full high def video.
High def.
720p.
You can see this face.
Don't look at the camera.
I did not look past it.
Oh, that's awkward.
And you can also check out, we've done lots of unboxing and review videos of a lot of products, which is really cool. Lots.
Box load.
Tons. Box ton.
Too many.
So yeah, check that out, which is really cool. And we've got some like Let's Play videos and stuff on there, which we've all played games together.
And we're gonna have some reviews on a couple of headsets that we're going to give away as well.
Give away!
So check out that YouTube. So check out those videos.
Yeah.
What was that
Get
like?
really excited about it.
Give away!
Check
them out!
Oh my god!
Oh God, Jesus Christ!
Oh yeah! PlayStation 4!
I'm just gonna disappear there.
Yeah, cool. Alright.
That is us.
Me twiddling.
We are the Trusty Crowbar.
And you are our trusted crustaceans.
What?
And this is episode 97.
I'm Reese.
I'm Lucas.
And I'm Doug.
And that was it.
Toodaloo.
Okay, cool. I think
I love it, how many fade outs we got in. But like, and that is it. Someone would say
I don't know if we're
something
still going. Is we still going?
this is our return of the king. All right, you know, like, fades
I
back.
almost got up like 6 times. As soon as I'm like, sorry, and I'm like, I was like, damn it.
I needed to pee right at the end of that movie, and like I literally was like halfway out of the chair, and then it faded back in. I'm like, oh, I still gotta watch this. And like, oh,
Imagine if that had
Aragorn's
an
back.
ending afterwards. You're like, I don't care.
No.
You're like, I'm out.
I'm out of it.
So
Yeah.
there goes my bladder.
Frodo, whatever you do,
That's
whatever
probably
you
what
want.
people are thinking right now. They're like, I don't think... Oh, Doug's up. Doug's gone. Goodbye, everybody.
Oh yeah, what are we doing?
We are finished.
See ya.